All right, guys, so what is happening? The funded trader has shut down their operations. Skill funded trader has also shut down their operations. Is this finally it for the prop firm space? In this video, I'm going to dive in, share with you some insights that I just found out about the funded trader and what you should do next. Are you still trying to trade prop firms or are you trying to stay away? Let's find out. All right, welcome back everybody. Make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. We're live every single day. My name is Pedro. I'm a Forex trader. I've done this full time now for a living for about 8 months. I quit my 9-to-5 job with my wife. We're super blessed and thankful to God for where we are today. So welcome to the family. Make yourself at home. We're going to dive in here, guys, and take a look at the Trustpilot here for the funded trader. What is going on, guys? So first and foremost, look at this. This is the announcement that they put on their website. So, you know, like I said, my wife and I were both with the funded trader, funded account as well. And we had these different accounts that we used as swing accounts with the funded trader, and also our main day trading accounts that we would use. Now, it's very unfortunate that basically we literally just decided to kind of jump in. My wife just recently joined the funded trader, unfortunately, to find out that she lost her account as well as mine. Right now, we're really focusing just on sticking with FTMO, but I'm going to share with you guys in a second what we ended up doing and what's kind of our plan from now on. So let's continue on here. The funded trader has temporarily paused all the operations. We sincerely appreciate the patience and understanding as we are working diligently on the steps to resume our operations and services. Now, is that really true, guys? Do you think they're actually going to come back? I don't know. Only time will tell. Hard to believe, to be honest, but we'll see. Over the coming week, we'll be following up the specifics as to what we work on as we work to resume operations. Okay, thank you for your continued support and loyalty. The future of TFT is coming, and then they have a countdown. Okay, so this to me honestly just a slap in the face to everyone. I think it's very disrespectful, the fact that, you know, they're coming out with this message, not paying out a lot of people. There's livelihoods depending on this, which is crazy. I mean, I think initially prop firm space shouldn't be like this, where we should be, any of us traders should be fully or solely depending on a prop firm account. We should have our own capital. I think that's kind of like the most important thing, is at the end of the day, using these prop firms to be able to grab those payouts, whatever we get from those payouts, to then put a portion or majority of that into our own personal capital in a regulated broker. But besides the point, guys, let me know in the comments below if you've been affected by this. And if you have been, I'm so sorry to hear that. And I truly empathize with you. I know what that feels like. Like I said, my wife and I have lost 2 accounts. And again, it's money was there and sitting there, and it's not fair. And it's a funded account that obviously took our precious time and money to get to where it was. Okay, now we're going to move on here to Trustpilot. And I think Trustpilot, you know, some people have their own opinions, but for the most part, I find that Trustpilot's pretty well for figuring out if this company is legit or companies are legit or not. Now let's take a look and read the comments here. Literally, it's just, again, overall, this is the most recent comments and reviews that are being left. We've got Mario here, no words needed. Obviously, a lot of you guys are disappointed, including myself, to be honest. And it says, just managed to qualify to get I'm assuming, payout, and it started delaying responses and payments, and then it all halted its operations. Disaster. Prop firm industry can't be trusted, especially those that are getting big and start too many promotions and add-on. Now, here's the thing. For me, the fact that they even have another announcement here on the side, I believe, or another ad here, or I don't know what that is, but the fact that these guys are promoting, always having some sort of promotion, to me, that was already a red flag. And when I started noticing that they started doing that, that's when I started stepping back and telling everyone that, you know what, guys, I would stay away from the funded trader, and I was only sticking with FTMO and Rocket 21. A good thing is, I was never really pushing anyone. I just said, hey, these are the ones that I trade with, and it's up to you guys if you take the risk. Again, remember, anything that I'm always going to say, I'm going to recommend what I personally use, but there is, you know, I'm never going to say, hey, this is financial advice, right? Now, with everything, like I always said, there's always a risk to it, including FTMO, believe it or not, including all these bigger firms or even brokerages, guys. We have to, as traders, stick together and be diligent in whatever company we're researching or investing in or putting any sort of money into, because this is going to affect, it could potentially affect your livelihoods, especially when you're risking more than what you should be risking, okay? Now, let's continue on with the comments here, and then I'm going to tell you guys something, leave a comment with you guys and help you guys kind of take the next steps. But if you guys have been affected by the funded trader or any other prop firm per se, let me know in the comments below, guys. I'd like to hear your story and how this has affected you. Now, moving on here, we've got the next comment here from Zlatko. I hope I pronounced that right. Just managed to get qualified for a payout. The last service community. Okay, sorry, that's the one that we just read. Based in Rosa, they shut down without a warning. My request was ignored previously. You can't even trade with your demo account anymore, which would not recommend to use this provider. Hoping to get a refund ASAP. Terrible support, services down, terrible services, and lost my money. Effing scammers. Yes, I do believe that as well. No response. It's been 2 months without a response. Worst experience ever. I think warning people about stopping. I think people warning about stopping the services would go along the way. After switching to DX Trader, the new customer service ticket system, it takes over a month to reply for any inquiries. I hope that they go back to one of their top prop firms in the industry. I don't think that's going to happen, my man. But look at this. We're going to read this last one here. Bought 50K account, but they closed service and really bad. Okay. Didn't pay out. There's multiple reviews, guys, that are negative. I don't know about these positive ones, which is probably some sort of fake one. 19 hours ago, great, funded, and like I don't know. To me, those are just bots. Like 19 hours ago, are you serious? Like you can't even use the website. Like that's ridiculous, bro. Anyways, this is crazy, guys. Very disappointing in the prop firm space. I just wanted to kind of let you guys know that as traders, we need to focus on building a proper plan. Now, when I say a plan, it's not the trading plan. I'm talking about building a structured capital plan. And why? By doing this, essentially what I recommend is if you're working a 9-to-5 job, for example, grab at least, guys, 30 to 40% of your income. If you can't, or let's say you can't for whatever reason, which I totally get it, at least grab 20% of your paycheck. Let's say you get paid $1,200 every 2 weeks. Grab those $200, put those $200 into a regulated broker. Again, even if it's regulated, there's risks to anything, guys, but at least start building your own capital bit by bit until you eventually get that to 10, 20, 30, 40, and even potentially 50,000. And I mean, if you have more capital, great to you, then that's perfect. You're going to build your personal capital quicker. But that's what I did. I always had our own capital with Blueberry Markets, which is my personal broker. And again, you could do it with any broker, guys, but I would recommend just start focusing on building your personal capital. That's the way to go. That's honestly always been the main focus. Like I told you guys in the past, use the prop firm space to leverage. We have the opportunity to leverage the opportunity to get these payouts to then be able to put it in our own capital. Now, obviously now the situation's completely different. We're going to be sticking with FTMO. We currently still have the Rocket 21. They sent us an email yesterday letting us know that, you know, they're still hanging in there. They're coming out with new features, and, you know, despite all the rocky situation in the prop firm space, that they're still riding it through and that they're there for us apparently. So again, I'm not going to say, hey, go for Rocket 21, but what I'm going to say is if you are going to go with any prop firm that is currently standing, please just be wise with what you're going to spend your money on. And if you're going to do it, just, you know, instead of doing a 200K account, do a 100K account. You know, don't over risk money that you're not willing to lose. Okay. But that is kind of my advice for kind of focusing where we should focus on now, instead of like, where's the next opportunity? What's the next prop firm? What guarantees that they're going to actually push through and pull through? Right? So just be careful, guys. I appreciate you all. I appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys in the thought. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, what you think about this situation, how it's affected you, and what do you think the future of the prop firm space is going to be like? All right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.